So that play brought up fourth down, and New South Wales elect to punt the ball away. And we have number 2, Sean Ferraro again, dropping the ball, but he's picked it up and ran the ball close to the 25. So South Australia, number 17, drops back, passes the ball. Number 28 gets a nice little block there and runs the ball. Number 34 from New South Wales tackles him out of bounds. Stops Delana again from UTS Titans. South Australia with the no huddle. QB scrambles, drops back. Looks like he's running the ball, runs up and gets a 1-yard gain. Number 34 again with the tackle. SA with the no huddle, drops back, passes. Nice little bit of pressure there from number 29. Passes number 30. South Australia lining up. Looks like they've got about 3 receivers coming down there. And pass the ball. So New South Wales, number 4, drops back to pass, scrambles a little bit. Good defense pressure by number 53. And then number 52 from South Australia. QB scrambles out to the 17-yard line. And so South Australia there with good defense. New South Wales can convert. Number 4 for New South Wales drops back and pretty much into the arms of number 3, Leroy Whiten on defense. So New South Wales drop back and punt the ball. Nice punt. Sean Ferraro with the reception, but drops the ball, picks it up. Number 11 there with good defense there, gets a block down the back, and it looks like a high tackle for number 53. So South Australia with the first down on the 29-yard line. They bring in number 43 running the ball, Tamani Sev. And everyone comes around and brings him down. So you got 3 New South Wales guys. Second and short. And number 17 there looks to pass, but runs the ball, gives it off to Sean Ferraro, and grabs a first down there. Number 40. South Australia dropped that pass and passed the ball, 82, and heads towards the end zone. Number 40. So number 17 drops back to pass and passes off to 43. 17, Simon Whitehead drops the pass into the end zone, and South Australia there with the catch. Number 12, excellent touchdown. So that's Jack Nilligan from the Adelaide Eagles with the 3rd score of the game for South Australia, racking up some more point again. We'll see if they can connect for the 3rd time today, for the first time on their 3rd try today. And New South Wales put their hands up and blocks the ball. So no score again. So we got number 3, Leroy Whiten from the Adelaide Eagles kicking off for the SA Fire. And you got number 86 down for New South Wales Wolverines, taking the ball, running the ball up to the 30-yard line. And number 30 from South Wales, number 4, drops the back and hands the ball off to number 24. It looks like they got maybe 1 yard. And number 4 hands the ball off, and number 24. So number 4 with a fake handoff there and drops back, passes to an open number 16 for the New South Wales Wolverines. And number 16, that's Rhett Toss. And so we got, looks like a Number 4 QB scramble there by the looks of things. And we have number 36, Damien. See 9 players as opposed to 11. And it looks like a false start there in the backfield on New South Wales. So we see number 4 drops back. Quick little pass to number 16. Pass, and number 10 turns around, has his hands on the ball, but unfortunately, we don't see the offense go on any further, so they punt the ball away, and we see Sean Fryer just letting the ball roll down, and it's rolling down to the 1 yard line, maybe, yeah, 1 yard line, so that's an excellent punt there. So South Australia drop back to pass. And they pass from the end zone there to, looks like with Sean Ferraro again, and Sean breaks through some tackles. So South Australia drop back to pass, and they're looking deep. They're looking to number 30 from South Australia, and he bats the ball up, and he catches the ball. Excellent catch there from Tyson Bateman from the East. So South Australia, number 17, drops back to pass and looks downfield to number 2. But unfortunately, there was some good defense there from the number 17. Simon Whitehead drops back to pass, scrambles a little bit, sees Sean Ferraro, cuts back, runs up the field to the 20-yard line, and then we see number 29 from New South Wales Wolverines making the tackle. Australia drop back and deep pass. So number 17, Simon Whitehead with the ball, scrambles a little bit, so you got a bit of QB pressure there. Number 14 there lining up for the tackle, and nice tackle there, 84 and 34, finishing at 20 seconds left. And South Australia set the ball, and they spike it, and they stop the clock there, so they get another opportunity. So we have 15 seconds left here in the half, and number 17, Simon Whitehead drops back to pass, sees number sees someone in the backfield. As a flag on the play, they catch the ball. The ruling is a touchdown. And 2 points. So they're going for the 2-point conversion. So you can either run or pass on this play here. And number 17 scrambles and runs the ball and gets up in the air, but New South Wales bring him down. All right, so we've got number 86 there with a little fake pass there handing off, but he's not being brought down and runs the ball to the 25-yard line.
New South Wales have the second half option and will receive.
So you got South Australia with the kickoff there, number 86 there with the return, and number 5 from SA bringing him down. So you got Brody Jackman Evans. So number 4 hands the ball off to 86, nice around on the right-hand side, grabbing some yards almost. So after the flag, New South Wales has the ball. Sends a wide receiver in motion. We've got number 86 gets handed the ball. Runs back. Good defensive pressure by number 7 and 36 from the South Australia Fire. And breaks the tackles. Runs past more defenders and he runs it and looks like it's going for a touchdown. Dodges the tackle there from number 14 from South Australia. Runs the ball into the end zone and touchdown. Excellent running there for their second score of the game for New South Wales. So number 86. Joseph Dengy from the Bondi Raiders with the score there. Excellent run. So the ball dribbles on the ground, and number 4, the quarterback, picks up the ball, gets time to pass the ball off with all this defensive pressure there. Number 10, but number 10's not home to bring in 2 points. So number 10, Jordan Rowland from the UTS. And yellow shoes number 29, Alexander Stitt, kicks the ball off. The ball runs along the ground and gets picked up. Sean Ferraro runs the ball and a bit of a stiff arm there, dodges the tackle, runs down the sideline as he is known to do, gets a few more yards, just passing the 50. South Australia, a little flea flick there to the running back, and they get maybe 4 yards on the play there. That's number 43, Brumbies. So South Australia with a hurry along, or no huddle, whichever way you want to look at it. Passes to number 2, Sean Ferrari, gets the first down. And ball's popped out after the tackle and looks... Good job anyway. For 13 at the moment. New South Wales sending a guy in motion, number 7 there with quite good QB. So New South Wales get the ball off, and number 4, quarterback, running the ball, gets a nice block there. And another nice block there from 88. And number 30 seeking down number 4. So South Australia, number 30 there, making the tackle. And you got Tyson. So New South Wales send a player in motion, but hand off the ball to number 24. Number 24 gets about 3 yards. All there. They know what they're going to do. So they try and get the South Australian defense and off guard, but no, South Australia all over that. Number 7 there with an intercept. Excellent catch, and we see flags on the play. Hopefully get an intercept of their own or something. So SA snapped the ball, and great defense there. Excellent stuff. Number 72. And so there with that play for South Australia Fire on this drive. So number 17 drops back, passes the ball off to number 13. Nice little bit of a dodge and South Australia. And QB drops back to pass. Passes to number 20. Excellent grab tackle. And number 34. Can't find you on now on my list here, so 4th down. And South Australia punt right on the end zone line there. Number 84 looking to return from the 40-yard line. Grabs 10 yards, 15 yards, and stays in bounds to the 20 at least. So that's a 20-yard gain there off the punt for number 84. New South Wales centre player in motion, and number 4 hands the ball off to 86. Try and dodges number 44 from the South Australia 5, but no good. What they love. So New South Wales again in offense. New South Wales centre player in motion, so number 4 there scrambles, dodges the ball off to number 24, grabbing a few yards, getting... So number 4, Ernest with the fake handoff, drops back. Number 36, Damien Volar with the pressure, but it passes to number 11. Catches the ball on his knees there. Ben Lolden from the UTS Titans with a touchdown. So score seems to be a touchdown, and we got a flag on the play, so we'll see what happens with this call. And so excellent news there. So they get their 6 points. They line up for the 2-point conversion, and the flag will be assessed on the kickoff. So number 4, Ernest passes to number 88. Jumps into the end zone there after a little few steps back, and grabs the 2-point conversion. So that's the first 2-point conversion of the tournament this year. So Jack Martin from the Northwestern Predators with the 2 points. So that makes it 21-24. South Australia still have a 3-point lead, and New South Wales bring on their kicking team. Action for South Australia to begin their drive, and good news for New South Wales with their kickoff defensive position. So nice kick all the way to into the end zone, and Sean Ferraro drops the ball. Ball hops out of bounds out the backfield there, and is a So we've got a snap to number 17, Simon Whitehead, but hand it directly off. Trying to cause some defensive problems, and 17 runs. So South Australia hand the ball off to number 2, Sean Ferraro, and is brought down in the backfield by Go. New South Wales in defense. And number 17 hands the ball off to number 43, gets wrapped up and gets tackled, and 80 down. South Australia's dropped back to pass, and it gets a nice pass off and all the way down to the 22-yard line, and number 12 looking to be open. On 4th down, South Australia get the punt off, and the ball bounces around down past the 20-yard line. Number 84 picks it up at the 15, misses the tackle there, dodges and runs, steps around a bit and looking for an open hole, and gets it and misses another tackle. Number 17, the quarterback, makes the tackle. So number 84 with So number 4, Ernest there, drops back, passes. Oh, almost makes it a number 10 for New South Wales there. So New South Wales sending a guy in motion, hands the ball off to number 24. They run up the middle to the... So the ref's conversing and getting the ball placed at the correct position. So he's still on the 46-yard line. New South Wales send a player in motion, fake the handoff, and they hand it off to number 24. Get an excellent run up the side there, headed towards out of bounds. Number 13 makes the tackle. So New South Wales again with the handoff to number 24. Fakes right, runs up the middle there, and number 2 ball's on 33-yard line. New South Wales drop to pass. They pass the ball, turn around, and incomplete pass. Looked like number 4, Ernest, runs the ball out to the left and keeps running the ball. So good scramble there, and 2 of the South Australia team make the tackles. New South Wales send a player in motion, but QB sneak up the middle, and it looks like they've gotten their first down, which is what they need. Looks like. So New South Wales with the player in motion again, hands the ball off to number 24, avoids the 2 tackles there in the backfield. Number 17 forces the number 24 out. So Ernest with the handoff there to number 86. avoids the tackle there from number 5 and number 3, and runs the ball in, and looks like it's a score. So New South Wales with a touchdown, number 86. Looks like it was Joseph Dongagi from Bondi Raiders. Well done. Score there. Jack Martin. My bad. So New South Wales with the 1 point PAT. Number 43, Tamani Sev. So number 10 for New South Wales kicking the ball off. Ball gets received at the 15-odd yard line, and they run the ball up down the sideline and avoid that tackle there, and gets brought down at the 35-yard line. So excellent running there. So number 17 drops back and scrambles out to the left, and we've got number 34 looking for the tackle. He's coming down and draws him out of bounds there. So good pressure there from number 34 with the ball. South Australia drop back to pass and looking for an opening, and they see number 13, but number 28 for New South Wales makes the connection and grab a great intercept. He covers the ball, dodges a couple of tackles there. Number 17, the quarterback, draws him out of bounds. So number 28, excellent stuff, excellent interception there for New South Wales. Number 28, Joshua Hayward from Wollongong Brumbies, making the interception and great. New South Wales line up on the 49-yard line and hand it off, but fortunately South Australia. So New South Wales drop back to pass in the shotgun position there. Quarterback runs and gets led out by number 14, Daniel King. So New South Wales dropped a pass and unfortunately can't make it anything of it. So New South Wales set down to punt, and they punt the ball from about the 40, little chip kick there, try and stop the ball and get it out of bounds. So no return there for the number 17, Simon Whitehead drops to pass. Gets the pass off to number 43, Tamani, and New South Wales all over that with number 4 and 29 making the. So South Australia run the ball, get the handoff off, and get brought down. They get the first down, but there's 2 or 3 players from. So number 17 with the fake handoff avoids the tackle with the QB pressure there, and again get brought down by number 28 and 34. Number 1 jumping in there, helping out with the. You got 3 guys. So 2nd and 6, and ball gets snapped to the quarterback, and the quarterback runs the ball up the middle, gets brought down, but looks like it's a first down nonetheless. So number 1. So South Australia with the handoff to number 43, Tamani Sev, being brought down in the backfield by 29 and being seen. South Australia with a snap to the quarterback and gets in his little pocket, passes the ball, but the ball looks like it's hit the ground first. Incomplete pass. So South Australia dropped the pass and avoid the scramble there, avoid the tackle, and brought down by number 34 for the sack, number 34. So 4th down and 11. South Australia dropped to pass the ball. QB scrambles out to the right, looks for the pass, and incomplete pass. So that looks. So New South Wales run the ball up, QB scramble all the way up the middle, avoiding all of South Australia there, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. So number 4 there, Ernest from the West Sydney Trojans, making the score in the last minute of the game, bringing up another 6 points to their scoreboard. With that score brings their score to 34, to South Australia's 24. So the PAT, number 4, drops back to pass, and they pass into the end zone to number 10, 35, number 10, is set to kick. He can kick the ball off all the way down. And the ball is bouncing around to the end zone, but South Australia pick it up at the 1 yard line and look to return the ball all the way about to the 18-yard line. So South Australia dropped a pass. They look deep, scramble a little bit, and scramble to the right-hand side. QB runs the ball out of bounds, stopping the clock there with 22 seconds. So SA with the QB there running around, and New South Wales come up with the sack. They didn't see that one coming there, so it looks like number 77. So South Australia dropped a pass, and New South Wales get their fingers on it, and South Australia get the ball in the air anyway. So South Australia line up and snap to the quarterback. And pass to number 13 with a wide receiver there, and didn't even see